Hello everyone. So previously we had discussed on the topic minimum heap, right? So today we'll be discussing on the topic max heap, right? So what is max heap? Let's go through the definition part here. A max heap is a complete binary tree where the value of every parent node is greater than or equal to the values of its child nodes. It's reverse to the this one. It's opposite to the min heap actually. In the min heap, what happens? Every parent node is lesser than or equal to the values of its this one. The value of the every parent node is greater than or equal to the values of its child nodes. Whereas in the this one max heap, a max heap is nothing but the complete binary tree where the value of every parent node is greater than or equal to the values of its child nodes, right? So the maximum element instead of the minimum element that is present, that is always present in the this one min heap. Unlike min heap, in the max heap, the maximum element is always stored at the root, right? So let's try to understand the same thing. See here. So this is the example of the min heap. Minim heap, this one, we have the minimum element always, right? So the parent element should be always uh, should always contain the least value, right? Rather than the children. 10, this one for the 20, see 40 and 50, this is the minimum, right? For the 60 and 70, so this is the parent element and this is the minimum, right? So this is fine. Then max heap is exactly this one opposite of that. So it contains the maximum element at the top. See, maximum element for this tree is nothing but the 70, right? So just give me a second here. So here, the maximum element, the parent element has to be greater, right? So here, let's consider the this one 60. 60 is the parent element for 40 and 30 for the this one left and right nodes, right? So this contains the maximum element. 60 is maximum, right? 40 for the 40 and 30 actually. Yep. So again, for the 50, so this is the parent element for 20 for the left and right here, 20 and 10 basically, and 50 is the maximum element. So this is the a simple example of the max heap actually. So this is max heap and this is the minimum heap. Fine. So let's move on with the explanation part here. So now let's move on with the explanation part. See here, max heap ensures the largest element that can be accessed quickly in big of one time. So opposite to the min heap. Min heap ensures smallest element, whereas the max heap ensures the largest element that can be accessed quickly in big of one time. So insertion and deletion maintain the heap property by heapifying up or down. The same thing as similar thing to the this one minimum heap, right? Insertion and the deletion maintain the heap property by heapifying up or down. It is commonly implemented using the array, similar to the this one min heap. So max heap is also implemented using an array, right? So let's try to understand the same thing with a very simple example, right? So I'll just go with class max heap. So this is fine. So within the max heap, first thing I'll just go with heap. So this is fine. So this is the array to store the heap elements. Next one, let's go with the current number of elements, nothing but here I'll just go with the int size. So this is fine. Next, I'll just go with max heap. This one, so I'll just go with the capacity. Yep, let me go with the capacity. Yep, so this is fine. So we are going with the constructor part, right? So let's initialize the heap array. So I'll just go with heap equals new int of, let me go with the capacity. Yep, so this is fine, simple. Next, let me assign the size to 0. This is nothing but initially heap will be empty, right? So that's what we are doing here. We are assigning the size to 0. Let me come out of this one entirely. Now, first thing, first let's move on with the insert method. I'll just go with insert. So this is fine. So I'll just go with a value parameter. So this is fine. Next, within the insert method, so we have to place the value at the end, right? So I can just write it in this way. Heap of size. So this one, let me assign this one to the value. Yep, so this is fine. Next, let's go with the index of the inserted element. So nothing but int I equals, I'll just go with the size. The final one is, let me increment the size here. I'll just go with size plus plus. Nothing but we are increasing the heap size here. Next, let's move on with the while loop here. While I greater than 0, then, so let me go with parent equals I minus 1 by 2. So this is fine. So the next one, let's go with a simple if condition here. If heap of parent, this one heap, if heap of parent, if it is greater than or equal to heap of I actually, then let me go with break actually, right? So this is fine. Next, let's go with the temp. So I'll just be going with the swapping here. So I'll just go with heap of parent. So this one is heap of parent. So this is fine. Heap of this one parent. So let me go with heap of I. So this is also fine. The final one is heap of I equals, let me go with a temp actually. So this is fine. The final one is, let me assign the I to temp. Yep. So let me come out of this one entirely as well. So next, let me go with a method extract max actually, right? So this is the method. This is the method through which we can extract the maximum value. Whatever we go with the example usage, this is the method through which we can extract the maximum value. Yep. So I'll just go with extract max. So this is fine. Yep. So first root element will be the max, right? So I'll just go with int max is equal to heap of 0. So this is fine. The next one is, so we have to move the last element to the root. So I'll just go with heap of 0 equals heap of size, this one, size minus 1. Yep. So this is fine. What we have done here, we have moved the last element to the root. Finally, we have to reduce the heap size. So I'll just go with a size minus minus. Yep. So let me initialize I to 0. So this is fine. So I'll just go with a while loop. So let me set this one while of true actually. Yep. So within the while loop, first let me go with int left equals 2 into I plus 1. So this is fine. Next, let me go with a right actually. So this will be 2 into I. Instead of the 1, I'll just go with the 2 as it is right. Next, let me go with the variable largest. So this one, let me assign this one to the I. Next, let's go with the simple if conditions, right? So first thing, accordingly with the explanation or the definition part, insertion and the deletion maintain the heap property by heapifying up or down, right? So for that, let's do one thing. We're not going with the heapify, right? We're just going with this one extractment. Sorry, I got confused here. Let's do one thing. Let's go with the simple if conditions here, right? I'll just go with if left less than size, yeah, and heap of left this one greater than heap of largest actually. So this is fine. I'll just set the largest to the this one left. Yep. So this one. Next, one more if condition. So if right actually less than size, so this is fine, and heap of this one right actually this one greater than heap of largest this one, then largest, let me assign this one to the right actually. So this is fine. So if largest, so if it is equivalent to the I, then let me give break, right? So let me give break here. Next, let me go with temporary variable. So here I'll just assign this one to the heap of I. So this is fine. Next, we are just swapping again actually. Here I'll just go with a heap of I. So let me assign this one to the heap of largest. Then heap of largest. So this is fine. Let me assign this one to the temp actually. Yep. So finally, what I'll do, I'll just assign the I to largest, right? So this one. Yep. So let me come out of this one entirely. Now let's return. We need to return max actually, maximum value. We are extracting the maximum value itself through the extract max method. Yep. So this is fine. Next, let's do one thing. Let's move on with the further. This one. What I have written here, extract max, right? So heapify is not required for this. We have written this one within the extract max itself, right? So this is fine, man, for the max if actually. So yeah. So I'll just go with a this one example usage. So I'll just go with public here. Let me do one thing. Let me go with this one. Yeah. So let me go with max heap h equals new this one max heap of 10, right? So initially we have kept this one to the 10. So let's insert certain things. So maxheap provides, we have written three methods, right? One is insert and two actually, insert as well as the extract max. So I'll just go with insert. So let me go with 10. So let me go with some more values, man. So let me go with some 4 values. Yep. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Now let me give this one in the order. So I'll just go with the 40 actually. 40, 20 as well as the 30 I haven't given. So I'll just give 30 here. Right. So finally what I'll do, let's print the two maximum elements, right? Two largest elements actually. So which method will be used to extract the maximum? So this one, extract max. So let me copy this one. So I'll just go with here uh, println. So this one, about println, I'll just go with h dot extract max. So this is fine. Again, I'll do the same thing. Yeah, I'll just go with println this one. So let me go with h dot extract max again. Yep. So this is fine. So I'll just explain the this one. What do we call output? So first, what we are doing here. So I hope the extract max method as well as the insert method is completely clear. First, what we are doing, we are inserting 10 to the heap. Now heap consists of the 10 element 10. This one. Yep. So next, what we are doing, we are inserting the 40 into the heap. Now we will be swapping this one with the parent. So the value will be 40 comma 10. 40 comma 10, right? So this is the value, the heap consists of the 40 and 10 because we have swapped this one with the parent. Next, we are going with a next we are inserting the value 20, right? So this will stay below the 40. This will stay below the 40 because 40 is the maximum element so far, right? So 40, this one 20 has to be at the left actually, right? And the 30 has to be at the left when we represent that one in the form of tree. So 40, this will be like this 40, 10 as well as the 20 actually, right? So this is fine. Finally, 20 stays below the 40 we know. Next, we are inserting the 30. Then we are swapping this one with the 10 actually. We are swapping this one with the 10. So what happens finally? It will be 40, 30, 20 as well as the 10. 40, 30, 20 as well as the 10. So now what we are doing, we are trying to print the or we are trying to get the maximum values by calling the extract max method twice actually. First time what happens here, so when we call the extract max method first, it removes the 40, right? So this one highest value, it removes 40. So heap becomes after removing 40, heap becomes 30, 10 as well as the 20. 30, 10 as well as the 20, right? So output will be 40 because it has removed 40. We are printing the maximum value, so the output will be 40, right? So next again we are calling the extract max method. So this time we have 30, 10 and 20, right? These three elements in the heap. So 30 will be removed. The maximum value 30 will be removed. So now it consists of the 10 as well as the 20 in the heap, and 30 will be removed. So the output will be 30 when we call the extract max method for the second time actually. The output that we need to get here is 40 as well as the 30, right? 40 as well as the 30. So so this one actually has to be 20 and 30 accordingly with the this one order, right? So 30, 10, 20. So it will get swapped. It will be 20 and 10 actually, right? So this one 20 and 10, sorry. So we have removed 30 here, 20 and 10, 30. Sorry. Yep. So the output that we need to get here is 40 as well as the 30. So let me remove this one. Yep. So let me run this one. I hope we have written what happened here. Exception in the thread main. Index turn out of bounds for the length turn. So I have done the mistake here in the line number 32 actually. So this has to be, we have to assign the I to this one, I think parent rather than the temp. So we have to assign the, yeah, we have to assign the I to parent itself. So let me do this and let me run this one again. Yeah, so see here, now we are getting the correct output 40 and 30, right? As per the discussion, we are getting the correct output, right? So this is it for the maximum heap actually. Let's discuss the this one real world applications. Again, so this one, we use the priority queue, right? So in the Java, so priority queue uses minimum heap by default. We can just make use of the priority queue, we can just make use of the max heap actually within the priority queue by making use of a priority queue. So we have to go with the collections dot order, right? So it will be used in the priority queue. Max heap will be used in the priority queue. for the CPU scheduling, task management, right? So it is used in the heap sort algorithm as well. The third one, it is used to find k largest elements. It is used to find the k largest elements, right? So this is one of the thing. Then the fourth one, it is used in the job scheduling systems as well. It is used in the job scheduling systems as well, maximum heap. Finally, one more application we can just consider. So it is used in the load balancing systems as well. It is used in the load balancing systems as well. Max priority queue is used in the load balancing system. So these are some of the real world applications of the maximum priority queue, right? Max priority queue. So what will be the, so let's come to the final part, time and space complexity. So what will be the time complexity here? Again, similar to the min heap, maximum heap provides insertion, deletion, as well as the access, right? Access max. So the deletion is through the extract max itself. Basically, we have done the same thing, right? So let me delete this one actually. Deletion is through the extract max. So we have done, see here, extract max. So we have deleted this one. We tried to access the maximum element, first maximum element, second maximum element, right? So deletion is through the extract max. So insertion through the insert method that we have written, and access max, right? If we try to access the root, it will be all the root, this one maximum value. It is always the maximum value is always present at the root, right? So that is nothing but the access max. Insertion, for the insertion, time complexity would lead to big O of log n. So this is nothing but I insertion, big O of log n. So for the deletion, nothing but the extract max. So extract max method we have written, right? So this one itself. So this one would lead to big of log n as well, right? For the deletion, the time complexity would lead to big of n log n as well. For the access max, again, the time complexity would lead to big of 1. The time complexity would lead to big of 1, right? It is always at the root, right? So we're trying to access the root element, and the root element is always the maximum element, and this will be big of 1 instead of big of log n. Yep, so this is fine. So what will be the space complexity? Space complexity would lead to big of n, right? So because n space complexity, because heap stores the heap is stored as an array of n elements, right? So heap will be stored as an array of n elements. So the time complexity for the insertion, extract min, and the access, sorry, extract max, as well as the nothing but the deletion and the access max is log big of log n, big of log n, and big of 1, and the space complexity would lead to big of n respectively, right? So now we are done with the this one max heap part, right? So next what we will be doing, we will be discussing on the topic binary tree. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.